Hey class, it's Simon again, and this week we're talking about business of business. So the two ideas that stood out to me this week in the reading was being a moral role in society and self-interest. So for the moral role in society, I found this quote, and it says, "And the duty of all these men is on due occasion to die for it. The soldier to die rather than leave his post in battle, the physician rather than leave his post in plague, the pastor rather than teach falsehood, the lawyer rather than countenance injustice, and the merchant rather than what." So we learned about the merchant some, but so basically in all these jobs, you're supposed to just be moral and do your job, not be afraid, trust others, and just do the right thing. And self-interest is kind of a big thing I guess in this generation. Here's a quote from the reading. It says, "Which fosters an understanding of success, essentially in terms of fame, position, and material goods. And still many professionals today are dominated by self-interest." Um, and it's sad because people are all about money and fame and uh, that's what they think of success as, when really being successful is being moral, helping others, doing the right thing, and just, yeah, treating people how you want to be treated, basically. And a lot of jobs these days kind of need that kind of worker. So the Bible verse that stood out to me was, "Not looking into your own interest, but each of you to the interests of others." That's Philippians 2:4. And this is how the Bible tells us to live. It relates to work because, yes, you can make yourself rich and famous if you're focused on yourself, but if you're willing to help others, you can do great things and honestly bring others to God. Um, and help and serve others, not to be rich in the flesh, but in the spirit. So our goal should be to glorify God rather than glorify ourselves. And a moral character with these two ideas, it's important to help others all the time. People are struggling, you don't know what they're going through, so working with them and just doing what's right. Sometimes you might feel like you need to help someone out, and even if you don't make as much money, it's always nice to help others, and that can make their day, or who knows, they could be struggling and you could save them. So do the job right and don't cut corners. It's easy to do things like cut corners, I don't know, maybe push limits or push rules, but that's bad and will eventually hurt you. Um, Live up to your word and help each other. It's always great to be helpful and be honest. The world is about fame and money, when hopefully eventually it'll come around and people will realize that back in the days they were doing it right by just doing their job and helping everyone. And success used to be seen as a good moral person. So yeah, it was an interesting read this week, and I hope everyone is doing well.